Don't really give a fuck about anyone's opinion. I kind of learned this, I was watching an actor give an interview. His name was actor Yash, he's a big actor in India. He's from my place, he's from Bangalore, right? I saw this actor give an interview where he was talking about, he doesn't care about anyone's opinion. And and it actually hit me because I'm like an 18-year-old guy, or almost 18-year-old guy, and I care too much about other people's opinion. And like, for example, let's take, I cold approach a girl and I care about what that girl thinks about me. I care about what people think about me. But in general, uh, people's opinion shouldn't affect the way you are acting, shouldn't affect the way you want to do with your life. And for example, you know uh, i I don't like studying, right? I don't believe the education system is the right way or the right path for me. But it's like, me trying to convince someone else or my family or someone else the same thing, and me believing what they're saying is true, is kind of faulting my own belief. See, it's absolutely very important to learn. It's very important to learn about the world. It's very important to learn about yourself. But you have to not change your own beliefs. You have to not change what you believe in just because people might think wrong of you. And yeah, this happens a lot to me in school and stuff. Even I'm not really good at it, but I'm trying to fix myself from it, right? It's like, I care too much about people. I care too much about what my friend thinks about me, what my classmate thinks about me, what my teacher thinks about me. But in general, like, those people aren't going to help me in any way. But see, actually, this was very important to, like, our brain kind of caring about people's opinion is a very important thing, because a long years ago back, basically, separation from the tribe basically meant the worst punishment. It was even considered worse than death, right? Because when you're within the group, you get to mate, you get to have friends, you get to have food, whatever the tribe brings in. But then when you're outside, you have to do everything for yourself. You don't have a mate, you don't have a food. You have to gather food by yourself, for your own self. You don't have anyone to talk to, you don't have that happiness. And that's the exact reason why we care too much about what people think about us. But in the modern world, it's of no use, because a lot of the times most people are not the kind of people that we want to be like, are not the people that we want friends to be with, right? For example, let's take this, your guy friends in your class, right? uh, they probably are not like as disciplined as you. They're not watching these kind of videos from a zero subscriber YouTuber. And and since and since you're like this one, like, very disciplined guy, and all of your friends are like kind of like pretty undisciplined, they're like scrolling on the phone. You literally have an so good attention span that you can watch at an absolutely unedited video, like a raw footage, with full attention. You're like a fucking legend. Even I can do it, right? You are fucking legend. Whoever watching this video, like, till here, you're a fucking legend, right? I really think you have like high scopes of success in the future. And and you are this kind of a very successful person. You trying to mingle with other person basically means you are the some of the five people you spend the most time with. So you going and spending time with your classmates basically means you you're gonna indulge more in scrolling, because you're gonna probably become like him. You're gonna probably play more video games because you're gonna become like him. And and because you want to be a part of the tribe, and being part of the tribe basically means you're a fucking loser. And yeah, it recently hit me, like, why do I care so much about all these people, even though I know for a certain fact that uh their opinions, being friends with them, isn't going to help me in any way. And yeah, of course, this one primary reason that I said to you was true, but there has been many cases, there has been many men in history who have left the tribe for their own good, for their own tribe's good, for their own country's good. who left the tribe, who left their entire families to be alone, to be suffering, just so that they can serve the fucking world. Like I you can probably think about a few men like, whoa, I'm trying to say to you, like Subhash Chandra Bose, all these kind of like these great legendary guys, they left their own country, they left their own families, they went against kind of against them to find their own path, to find their own belief system, and to attain their own success. So me and you really caring about others' opinion and kind of struggling is not something that no one has ever faced. There has been men in the past who have attained huge level of success while being alone. It of course doesn't mean that you have to be alone. You have to definitely socialize, you have to talk to a lot of people, but you have to talk to the people whom you want to be with. You have to talk to the people, you have to talk to the kind of people whom you want to become like, whom you want to be like. And and for that, for getting that, you have to be away from, sorry, you have to be away from the tribe that you're currently a part of. And even though this probably means worse than death, it's going to give you something as valuable as a new birth, because you're going to find a new tribe who's as successful, like as focused as you. And so I think the only solution to this is nothing but is to be alone, is to have like no friends, is to have like no girl, no guy, sending you a text in WhatsApp. And you probably don't want to be around guys who spend more than 6 hours a day on Instagram. You also probably have days when you spend a lot of hours on YouTube and everything, but at least we have the intention of not doing it. We have the intention of not fighting against it, but they don't. You probably don't want to be friends with guys who spend a lot of time watching porn, who spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos. You probably don't want to be friends with them. And yeah, that's it. Just stay alone. Probably if somebody want to be friends with me, you can. Thanks for watching.